We have some breaking news to get to on Giants Now, second video of the day. That's why you subscribe. But I want to give a shout out to today's sponsor, Mint Mobile, a cell phone provider that's hooking you up with plans with unlimited talk and unlimited text for as low as $15 per month. All you got to do, go to mintmobile.com/chatsports. I'll put that link in the comments and description of the video, and we'll tell you more about them later on in the show. But the reason for the show, we have some injury news and an injury update. We talked about Dane Belton in video number 1. He did not participate in today's practice. His left arm was in a sling, and it is bad news for the rookie safety out of Iowa and for all of us Giants fans out there. The report is he has a broken collarbone. Jordan Renan, he was the first one on the news. He said, Giants rookie safety Dane Belton has a broken collarbone. Tough break for the 4th-round pick, who was making a real strong impression. He said Belton will be sidelined an extended period of time. There still remains hope he can be ready for the start of the season. And in Pro Football Doc on Twitter, he used to be a doctor with some NFL teams. He said the surgery with plate and screws and could be back in about 8 weeks. Seems to be an ideal IR and come off week 4. We're about 4 to 6 weeks away from week 1. I don't know if he'll be ready by week 1. I think he'll start the season on the IR. And like the Pro Football Doc said, come off by week 4. But it sucks. Injury sucks. Belton looked really good in camp. They did a lot of those 3 safety sets early on with Belton, McKinney, and Julian Love, where Belton was the single high safety. And it allowed McKinney to kind of play that rover and Julian Love to play in the box as well as in the slot. But we're going to have to wait to see that. But I just want to show Dane Belton some love because you're a rookie. You're hurt. You've already got your big first injury. It sucks. You're going to be out a while. So I want you guys right now to type 36 in the comment section right now. Just show him some love. Type 36. That's the number he's going to be rocking this year. I want you guys to show him some love because, look, when you're a football player, injuries happen, but it sucks being hurt. So show him some love. Type 36 in the comments right now. And this is why you subscribe to New York Giants Now by Chat Sports. Video number 2 of the day. Video 1 was the takeaways, and we told you when we got an injury update surrounding Dane Belton, we were going to get you guys a video. When news breaks, when rumors breaks, me, my producer, Trace Gerard, get in the studio and get you guys a video ASAP. So turn on your notifications because the NFL season is right around the corner, and our content is only going to heat up as we go on. So subscribe, turn your notifications on, and lock us in for the 2022 NFL season. Art Stapleton, he also had some news. The Giants, they made a signing as well, and they cut someone. The Giants have waived DB Jarren Williams with an injury designation, a hamstring. Kind of sucks for him. He was a guy that switched over from corner to safety, was battling to fight this roster. I thought he had some pretty good games last season, but he got injured, got waived with an injury designation. And the Giants, they held a workout group after the practice. They knew they had some guys beat up. They probably knew that Dane Belton was going to be out a while. They worked out some safeties, and they're signing Jarrod Wilson, who spent last season with the Jets and the 49ers. You may have never heard of him, but we're going to tell you about him right now. He's been in the NFL since 2016. He was an undrafted free agent and spent the first 5 seasons with the Jacksonville Jaguars. He's now 28 years old. Last year, played with the Jets and the 49ers. The past 4 years, his best season was in 2019. Almost 80 tackles, 6 tackles for loss, 4 pass breakups, 2 interceptions. He played really well in 2020 as well. 70 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 3 pass breakups, and 1 INT. He's more of a strong safety, a guy that you ask to blitz a little bit and play in the box and get his hands dirty and, stop the run. Not really a free safety type of guy, and that's where he's going to fit on this depth chart. I currently have him as a free safety spot, but that's just kind of because how our graphics package works out. But you got Xavier Mckinney as your starting free safety, Julian Love, strong safety, and I think it's just going to be a bunch of rotation with Wilson, the undrafted free agent Yusuf Corker, the veteran and Andrew Adams, and now Dane Belton is hurt. So that's what your safety depth chart looks like right now. We'll talk more about the safeties in a second, but I want to tell you why the time is now to switch over to the cell phone provider Mint Mobile. Unlimited talk and text plans for as low as $15 per month on the nation's largest 5G network. You also get hooked up with the free mobile hotspot, and plans are starting as low as $15 per month. The best thing about Mint Mobile, it's easy to switch over. You get to keep your same phone. You get to keep your same phone number, and you can switch over from the comfortability of your house with their digital eSIM cards. No reason to not switch over in the times of the year of the inflation. Look, everyone's spending way too much money, and they're trying to save money. You can do so by switching over to Mint Mobile, mintmobile.com/chatsports. With injuries, it often means next man up. And now the undrafted Yusuf Corker out of Kentucky is going to have a chance to make this roster. And back when we did a roster projection a couple of months ago, and we talked about the UDFAs when we did a UDFA video, I was really high on Corker, and he was the one for UDFA that I thought had a legit shot to make this team. And it really was just because how thin we were at the safety spot. We showed you the depth chart a second ago, but Corker is a guy that fits really well into a Wink Martindale system. He can play a little free safety. He can play a little strong safety. He's more of a physical safety in the box, 6 foot, 200 pounds, 46 tackles last year at Kentucky, had a sack and had 8 pass breakups. He's going to battle to fight and make this team. And I think right now he's got a really good chance. Another guy that has another opportunity to make this Giants team is a familiar face in Andrew Adams, who was signed last week, spent the last 4 years with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, spent the first 2 years of his career with the New York Giants. He was good with the Giants, really one of the only people still in the NFL that was on the Giants when they last had a winning record. That was Andrew Adams, a guy that was coming who thought was going to be just a training camp body, got a roster spot because of a training camp tryout invite, did really well in the workout and the invite, got that roster spot, and now he's competing. Because look, in the NFL, you got to take advantage of opportunities. Injuries are going to pop up, and now Adams and Corker have a legit shot to make this roster. But speaking of the Giants safety room, we'll talk about Xavier Mckinney in a second, some things we've learned about him in the past couple of days. But I want to ask you this question. How confident are you in the Giants safety room? Scale it from 1 to 10. 1 being you're not confident at all, 10 being you think it's the best safety room in the NFL. I want to hear from all you Giants fans right now. I want to talk and just end the show today talking about the X-Man, Xavier McKinney. Some cool things are coming out of training camp. He is wearing the green dot on the helmet, which means he's receiving all of the play calls from Wink Martindale. It's kind of noteworthy because most of the times it's your middle linebacker that's wearing that green dot. Not this year. It's Xavier McKinney who has stepped up and taken the lead as the leader and captain of this Giants defense. He was asked about playing all over the field and being a captain wearing that green dot, and this is what he said. He said, "I feel a lot more comfortable because I'm able to do everything. It's definitely been fun being able to be everywhere on the field." Last year, Xavier McKinney was kind of just that free safety guy in the Patrick Graham defense. This year, not going to be the case whatsoever. In this defense by Wink Martindale, he's going to be used like a chess piece. He's going to play single high. He's going to split the field in 2-man and then cover 2. He's going to roll down into the box. He's going to be asked to blitz off the edge and play a little slot corner. He is going to do everything on the field, and that is something that fits his play style because that is what he does best. He can do everything at an elite level, and he did so last year in the NFL. He was the only player in the NFL with 90-plus tackles, 10-plus pass breakups, and 5 interceptions in the NFL. All the great safeties, Xavier McKinney was the only one to do that. 93 tackles last year, tackle for loss, 11 pass breakups, and 5 interceptions. I'm expecting those stats to go up this year as he's going to be used in multiple ways. Simple as this, though, the Giants need Xavier McKinney to be great. They need him to step up and be one of the best safeties in the NFL, and he has the potential and the ability to do so. And I think in a Wink Martindale defense, where he's going to be used as a chess piece like we talked about, he's going to be able to do all of those things. We're going to see him blitz off the edge more. We're going to see him in the box more, stomping the run. And I think that's going to take his game to another level. Another cool thing that's coming out of camp is that Wink Martindale got Xavier McKinney in contact with Eric Weddle, one of the smartest safeties in NFL history. Weddle spent time with the Baltimore Ravens when Wink Martindale was there. They created a great relationship, and McKinney said he's been talking to Weddle about what it's like to be the captain of the defense and run a Wink Martindale ran defense. I think that's just really cool. I'm a football guy. If you're watching this video, you're probably a football guy. When the younger generation gets to talk to the older generation and the older guys get to, spit some wisdom on these younger cats. I think that's really cool, and that's only going to help the development and the growing of Xavier McKinney in the NFL. I'm a big fan of the X-Man. I think he has potential to be an all-pro. Yes, an all-pro player this year. So I want everyone to show Xavier McKinney some love. Type 29 in the comments section. I want to see him have a career year, and I want everyone to give him the flowers that he deserves. So type 29 in the comments section right now. I also want to say thank you to everybody that's made New York Giants Now a part of their day today. Video number 2, if you haven't yet, subscribe. If you made it this far, let's also do a real one roll call. Because look, if you finished the first video, you're a real one. If you finished the second one, you're damn sure a real one. So type real one in the comments if you made it this far.